Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications anytime that new reads are being posted, okay? This read is going to be for Leo. Leo, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security from a number of things. Though I am seeing that you're getting clear messages from spirit animals, so you may be seeing a certain animal a lot during the cycle of this read. And I'm just seeing that spirit animal, or like you may have a pet, something like that, is strongly involved with the lessons that you're learning during the cycle of this read, okay? So I'm seeing the spirit of true self, like the experiences that you're having, spirit of true self has been surrounding you in energies of vision. So with the vision energy, it says, I give you confidence in your divination talents. Then I'm seeing interconnection. Spirit is saying, I bring you the medicine of togetherness. And then I'm seeing the path of beauty. So with the path of beauty, Spirit is saying, walking on your path of beauty elevates your soul. It says feminine soul, though the gender is not specific, right? So I'm also seeing refrigerator. So with your refrigerator, it sends a message of like what it is that you feed your vessel, you know, the energies, the frequencies that you feed your vessel. I remember hearing something not too long ago where the teacher was teaching a lesson, and in that lesson the teacher was saying something about how there's an intelligence within even the things that we have like in our refrigerators, and that's true. So Spirit may be speaking in awareness into how you are interconnected with the reality, including resources like your refrigerator and those resources that you put inside of that refrigerator, and the intelligence within them to be sustainable during with certain temperatures, right? And how that also fuels the vision of what satisfies the body, what fulfills the nutritional needs of the body. When I say satisfies the body, I'm really speaking about the nutritional needs of the body, and essentially also contributes to the path of beauty, what that beauty is within and what it looks like externally, okay? And there's intelligence in all of that, so take it as it resonates. I'm just seeing that Spirit is, you know, bringing those different elements together for you, okay? So I'm also seeing the girl with a snake energy. With the girl with the snake energy, it is recognizing someone that is gifted or charmed, or, you know, you may feel like you're a tool, or you have tools that you're utilizing as resources. And I'm seeing an energy of being enabled, as well as someone enabling boundaries so that they're not abused, right? So that's what I'm seeing with the girl with the snake energy. And then I'm also seeing a karmic relationship in reverse. So I'm seeing that like this may be because you're setting boundaries, or because someone is setting boundaries to you, a karmic relationship is coming to an end. So I'm seeing that a karmic relationship is either coming to an end or it has already come to an end, or Spirit is saying that the relationship that you're in now, as interconnection energy is coming through, that it's not a karmic relationship that is being addressed during the cycle of this read, okay? Yeah, so I'm seeing the coffin energy as well. So with the coffin energy, it talks about new beginnings and liberation. So I'm seeing that maybe a karmic relationship had came to an end because there's new beginnings, liberation, rebirth, and transition with that coffin energy. And then I'm seeing soulmates. So what I'm seeing overall is that you went through a cycle of being able to overcome the challenges that you were going through in a karmic relationship. You overcame those challenges, you grew from those challenges, you were able to heal from those challenges, and now there's new beginnings and liberation, a frequency of new beginnings and liberation coming with a soulmate type of energy. So I'm seeing like someone letting go of the old, and because they let go of the old, whether if it was your old ways or old relationships, whatever, it made clear pathways for something new. And this new is technically not something that's new either, because there's a soulmate involved in what you're experiencing now or what you are to experience in the future, right? So with this soul connection, there's a partnership, a soul contract, and a life partner. So you're not going through this and doing this alone with that interconnected energy and that vision of you being able to utilize your divine gifts and talents, being able to tap in with essentially the path of beauty. And like I said, with the path of beauty, it's the spirit of true self being genuine with the soul that is responsible for raising the spirit, with what that pathway of beauty is. Like, how do you define beauty internally and externally, okay? So I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the northern wind. So you got some northern wind, some eastern wind, and then you have some western wind as well. So with the northern wind, I'm specifically seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnerships and community with doing the dishes. So doing the dishes, there's a process to it, right? So that could be a little bit of the western wind as well. Though specifically why it's saying it's coming from the northern wind is because you're learning a lesson about how this is a cultural practice, how it is something that culturally you practice is integrated, and what it is that you do for hygienic reasons, right? So that's what I'm seeing. Doing the dishes. And then I'm also seeing more of that northern wind with the eastern wind as well. And with the northeastern wind is the spirit of true self learning a lesson about being in love. Now with the girl with the snake energy and, you know, setting boundaries and also being charmed, and then not being in a karmic relationship, and then being liberated, right? And then the soulmate energy just sounds like that path of beauty when it comes to learning lessons about love, and not just loving others, though also loving yourself. And that's what I'm seeing with the northeastern wind, because the northeastern wind is the soul teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnerships and the perception of them. And you get merited to the wellness of your soul lessons about the perception of what being in love is, because you define it by the way of your personal experiences, right? So take that as it resonates. And I'm also seeing, like I said, some Western wind, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to process. And with that process is pumping iron. So this could be figuratively or literally. Figuratively, being like lifting weights, pumping iron, right? And then literally, like by the way of your blood systems. Either way, I think that one describes the other, right? So when you're lifting weights, that is, you know, your muscular systems and your cardiovascular systems like working together to make your blood flow, right? When you're exercising or whatever the case may be. So, and then, like I said, pumping iron, like your blood, yeah, it has iron in it and needs irons to keep you warm and stuff like that. So take it as it resonates. I am seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about, you know, how that process influences the overall experiences of what the pathway of beauty is, because it's within your vision. It's a part of your interconnection, just like your refrigerator, right? Your refrigerator is holding all your food, lifting weights in a different kind of way. Is like exercising what you've already processed, or what, yeah. And how you generate or mirror to yourself or to others, you know, how others perceive you in that pathway of what beauty is and how it's defined. And with the soulmate connection, I'm seeing a life partner, a soul contract, and like I said, a soul connection, where someone maybe that reflects upon you, that kind of respect, you know, and teaches you those lessons, and you're open to continuously learn those lessons about what it means and how you define being in love. Okay? So the specific emotions that are associated with the overall read, I'm seeing that you'll be surprised, for you not to feel alone, for you to remain optimistic, or for you to be optimistic, or you're feeling optimistic. I'm seeing that you may feel like you have a lot on your plate. For their experiences includes observers, watchers, like a show. A lot of connections depending on your body to be the space, to hold the space for their experience. So that's what having a lot on your plate represents. There's like really in-depth esoteric knowledge in regard to like the connections between what we consume, the time that we consume, how it transmutes or communicates to the network of our cognitive functions, the world that we go to or that we navigate when we dream, and all this. Yeah, it's like really deep. So one example that Spirit is saying is like, think about Star Trek and like the holodeck, and you know, like how these stories can get loaded up into the holodeck mainframe, and then you have these real life experiences inside of that holodeck where you're playing these characters, and no one in the framework can tell you that you're not that character. Do you get what I'm saying? And so when it says that you have like a lot on your plate, you may feel like you're playing a character in your own life story. It's kind of what I'm seeing. So for you not to feel inferior, for you not to feel terrified, for you not to feel afraid, like maybe this is how your character was feeling or how you were feeling when you were in like a dream state, and for you not to feel fatigued, and for you not to feel miserable. Yeah, so Take it as it resonates. I'm seeing that if you did go through something in the dream state, it did happen for a reason, because it was, like I said, meant to put you on the awareness of the vision and that interconnection with your reality and how you co-create with it, as well as align you with that awareness of the pathway of beauty. And essentially it puts you in a position for you to make a decision. So let's get into the read. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the 5 of Rods reverse. That's like no conflict. And I don't know if it's representing like no conflict of interest, because maybe we know each other, right? It's possible. Or whether it's just like no conflict at all, like I'm sending you peace, that kind of energy, right? So thank you. Whatever it represents. I know 5 of Rods reverse is a representation of like conflict free, no problems, no issues, no burdens, no problems, right? So thank you for that offer. It is being received as like an honor, so thank you. And it's also being received as like foreign, like it's something new to me, or new to you to make an offer like that or to give an honor like that. And it's also being received as fabulous, so I'll take it as it resonates, and thank you. Thank you. And then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the 2 of Pentacles. So with the 2 of Pentacles, like I said, it is showing me that you are in the energy of needing to make a decision. So this could have been like you contemplating something, maybe setting boundaries, maybe letting go, that healing energy, or trying to figure out which direction you needed to go in regard to the pathway of beauty, and figuring out what that means for you within and also externally, okay? So with the 2 of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you're being received in this energy as selfless, not insulting, and very much so aware. So you're aware that you need to make a decision. You're not in an energy of feeling like you need to insult anybody, and nobody's trying to insult you. But sometimes when you feel like you have to make a decision, or like it could feel like you're being forced to make a decision, though at the same time, like you could also be like defensive or whatever. And Spirit is saying like you're being received in this energy is like easygoing and aware that you need to make a decision, though you're not like combative or being like aggressive, or it's not causing you any type of conflict or worry to make that decision. So the decision that you make is selfless. And essentially, you know, during the cycle of the read, I am seeing that whatever decision that you made is a selfless one, okay? So the only card that I have for you for the cycle of this read, because of the time that was offered to me, is the Page of Cups. So with this Page of Cups, it's showing that there was some type of reconciliation, or like healing, or getting over something, or there's a child involved. So take it as it resonates. You're being received in this energy as very influential. So making the decision to let go, making the decision to move on, making the decision to gracefully be in a healing energy, or be in an energy of liberation and new beginnings, which the Page of Cups could represent as well. You're being received as easygoing, like I said, not selfish, not insulting, very much so aware of the decision that you made, and also not confused, frazzled, or like chaotic. And I'm seeing that you made this decision with the Page of Cups energy because of this angelic energy for a peaceful resolution. So I'm seeing that you were divinely guided to make that decision, because the overall purpose of you being in this energy, or the cycle of this read, is for you to be on the pathway of beauty. As, like I said, you are defining that on your own by the way of your experiences and how you interpret it from what you feel goes on internally and how you express it externally, and essentially how you define it by the way that people or the universe displays what beauty is to you. So you're the one that defines it, essentially. And with this angelic energy of a peaceful resolution being like the resonance of what the spirit of true self is seeking security in. And it's really like that energetic of an interconnection, like the awareness that you're not alone, and the fact that you're not in a karmic relationship. So there's just an energy of acceptance and gratitude for that. Like that you're not in a karmic relationship. You're choosing peaceful resolutions. You're choosing to be influential. You're choosing to be selfless. You're choosing not to insult people. You're choosing to be aware that you have a choice. And you've made the decision to go with the vision towards the path of beauty. So that liberation, those new beginnings are there for you. And because you've made that choice, there's the soul connection and the soul contract and the life partner and the partnership. And then essentially the soul teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about what it means to be in love. Okay? So let's talk about your future. The first thing I see for your future is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is showing me that you're in a great relationship with your finances. Like you have a really good relationship with your money. The amount of money that you earn is really good, right? So the amount of money that you spend on like gas, food, electricity, utilities, rent, or mortgage if you have a home, the amount of money that you spend on the experience, right? I'm gonna say it like that because that's what it is. You're paying for the experience of what it is like to be your kind of human, right? You're doing it your way, and it doesn't cost you stress. Like how much you earn is way more than how much it costs for you to be comfortable in your living. Okay? And that's what the Six of Pentacles really represents. Like that you're in a good relationship with your money. It comes to you frequently, it comes to you easily, however that song goes. That's the kind of frequency that you're in. Okay? And you have so much of this money coming in that all of your responsibilities are taken care of, and then you also have money to be charitable or give to others or invest in others, right? You are being received in this energy as not arrogant and also not wicked. And you know how sometimes people that have like a lot of money, or they have some type of status, or they have power and influence, the energetic that people automatically associate with them is that you're arrogant and you're probably a wicked or evil person. Maybe you're with the Illuminati. They always like to say that. Though what I'm seeing specifically with you is that you're not being received as arrogant or wicked. So that's a good thing. Then I'm seeing you got more money. You got more financial opportunities coming in. This could be a new job. It could be a promotion, right? That would be amazing. That you have like new financial opportunities coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing you in this energy as trustworthy and credible. Like people believe in you. And this is why you're getting this opportunity. You're also being received as sympathetic and empathetic, and also like sensitive to what's happening. Like it makes you feel good that good things are coming to you. Not just financial. Because like I said, not being in a karmic relationship is a really good affirmation. On how how you have learned from lessons in your life and how you have grown from those experiences that you've had, whether it be in past lives or how far you have come in this life. When you're not in any type of karmic relationships, that is an honor to you and your spiritual growth. So good for you. And then I'm seeing you, like I said, I'm seeing you in this Ace of Pentacles energy, where there's a new financial opportunity coming in, a new job opportunity, a promotion, some type of money, or something in great value, of great value. I'm not going to say in great value. Something of great value is coming to you. Though it's not like something that you buy, you know, it's like an opportunity, a promotion, a job, a new contract, or take it out resonates. That's just what I'm seeing. And like, you're getting this because you're being gentle with yourself. You're demonstrating grace as you're navigating through that pathway of beauty. And you're also like being received as reliable and trustworthy. Okay? Then the energy that I see that you will be in is the Nine of Cups. So obviously this is bringing you a lot of joy. It's bringing you a lot of happiness, a lot of like, thank you, God. You know, I'm even seeing like somebody do that whole, you know, even if you're not religious, you're always spiritual. You're a spiritual being. You wouldn't be here if you weren't a spirit. So with the Nine of Cups energy is really like gratitude, wish fulfillment, like satisfaction, joy of the soul, joy of the spirit. Okay. And I'm seeing that it's because like you've been strong. You've been strong in the lessons that you've had to learn in life. Whether it's in your resting or in your waking hours. You've been strong in who it is that you've had to be. Okay? And also not violent. That energy is coming through as well. Like, you're not violent. And that's how you're being received in this energy with the Nine of Cups, okay? Then I'm seeing that the Wheel of Fortune is showing me that things are going according to God's plan. And even more than that, in your favor with this Six of Rods energy. And I want to say that they came together. Like, there was no question of if they were going to come together. They came together. Like, because I was shuffling and it was like, we come together. Like it's a package deal type of thing. So good for you. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor with everything always happens for your good though, right? Though specifically, it's all going according to God's plan with this Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Rods. With the Six of Rods, it's you having the tools, the resources that you need to be successful. And also the support, right? You have the tools and resources that you need to be successful. You also have the support. You're being received as like reflective and very polished. What's the other word for that? Like well-groomed. Okay. And you're being received like this in your natural state as well. Okay? Then the energy that I see you in is the Ten of Pentacles. Like, you're just doing amazing. You're doing great. And I know that it's because you've been doing the work. Right? You've been putting the work in. You've been asking God for guidance. You've been focused on the healing energy. And so you're in this Ten of Pentacles, which speaks to financial abundance and security. Like, you know how there was a Six of Pentacles? and you're in this happy, healthy relationship with your finances and your income and your expenses to live and for you to be comfortable in life. And then there's going to be this opportunity, this promotion, this new money that's coming in. The universe is investing in you because you've invested in the interconnection with the universe. Okay? So then, obviously, there's joy that comes in the morning. And then there's the Six of Rods where you have everything that you need. The joy in your heart, that inspirational essence to be and do good and to carry on with that kind of energy. And then with the Ten of Pentacles, like I'm seeing you're being received as normal in this frequency, like this is what was meant for you. With the Wheel of Fortune that came before it. I just did a post earlier today in my daily affirmations that say your gratitude supersedes any of your worries. So the gratitude that you have, the joy in the abundance and the opportunities that have been provided to you, open the doorway for financial abundance to come in. And of course, your story is inspirational. Of course, everything about you is inspirational. And y'all know how you Leos are, like, yes. You know? So, I'm happy to see that you're being well received in that frequency and in that energy of financial abundance and security. We love to see our people win. Then as far into your future as I can see is you demonstrating and radiating an energy of strength. Do you see radiant? Yes, I see radiant. And was it painful to be that radiant? No. It was not painful for you to be that radiant. Because it came from within. So to you, Leo, I really just do strongly stand on the fact that I just want to give you congratulations because of this peaceful resolution that came from the angelic energy where you reconciled, you chose to be selfless. You chose to be graceful. You chose to be influential. You chose to be easygoing. You didn't, power struggle with the Wheel of Fortune. You let it spin and it worked out in your favor. So don't be miserable. Don't feel fatigued. Don't be afraid. Don't be terrified. Don't feel inferior. And you don't have to be overwhelmed by having a lot on your plate. I'm going to tell you like I was advised. One thing at a time. Okay? You don't have to get it all done at once. And so remain optimistic in your capabilities and your ability to get it all done. Know that you have a good future ahead of you and that you're not alone. You have those angels coming with that peaceful resolution. So, you got some good surprises coming. So to you, Leo, I do thank you for joining me today. And I send love, light, and healing energy to you all. And I will see you all next time. Bye.